What's up guys, it's Oblivious Gamer here, and well, for Gundam fans, especially Gundam video games, there really isn't that good of a news. So Gundam Battle Operations 2, a game that was already out on PlayStation for quite some time now, just got a PC port. They were doing some betas and the PC port was released officially yesterday, and well, the reception has been terrible, like horrendous. Right now the game, it's currently sitting at mostly negative, around 23%, with 3,452 reviews as the date that I'm doing the video, which is June 1st. So this number could change, maybe it could go up, but as of right now and as the release date, the reception hasn't been great. There are multiple complaints from people about the game. Mainly the complaint, it seems to line up with, obviously, servers are not that great. People experiencing disconnections. I know they took down the game for a bit when it came out, then they brought it back up. It seems there's still complaints. God damn it.
Good work out there. It's for sortie.
Maybe we'll get...
Good work out there. I handle pilot sorties for the whole camp, making preparations for sortie.
I handle parties for the
I'm expecting great things from you. Please begin preparations for sortie.
I have great things for you, please.
Good work.
The port overall is not a great one. It seems it really didn't apply many quality of life changes for what is a PC port. It seems it's just a one-to-one port of the PlayStation version. I've tried it and there's a lot of settings that I feel is missing for PC. Also, for example, the mouse sensitivity is not that great. You can max it out and it still moves slow.
Modifying settings.
Frame rate just keeps dropping, like it's not very constant. I have a good computer, but it's not great. Then there's also the fact that because servers are not working properly, matches are crashing or the game is crashing, people are getting penalized for an entire day, so they can't play for like around 24 hours just because the game crashed or servers crashed. So it hasn't been going that well. Of course, there's also people that just in general try the game and might not be for them. I always felt Gundam Battle Operations 2 will really depend on the person if they like it or not. I've played the PlayStation version. It's not too much a game for me. There's a lot of stuff that I don't particularly like. I'm more a guy that enjoys the Gundam Extreme versus series movement and how it works there versus what we have here. It's obviously very different. So for me, it's always been not that good of a thing. Obviously, coming to the PC port, I'm not expecting anything to change, but I still wanted to try it out to see how it is. And yeah, it just sucks. It just sucks that Gundam keeps getting these sort of receptions and these sort of problems when it comes to their games that they release here in the West. It just seems that a lot of the games for Gundam either do poorly because they're not well made, or they come out with bugs, or they just don't get that good of a support. And I'm wondering how this game is gonna do in the long term. Because, for example, Gundam Evolution, like it or not, it did start off fairly well and it just dipped, and it just keeps dipping. I personally have put over 200 hours in that game, so I still play it, but I have to be honest, it's not doing good in terms of player base. This game, I don't know. Right now it's new, so people are gonna try it, people are gonna play it, so I am wondering how long it's gonna keep that big pool of players. There's also no crossplay between PlayStation, which again, I always feel with these types of games that, they're not gonna draw that many players. Having crossplay, if possible, it's obviously should be something that you should look into to make the player pool much bigger. But I think as a Gundam fan, it's a bit tiring. As the Gundam Battle Alliance came out, I think that was also received mixed. It really depended on the person if they liked it or not. I didn't have much of a problem with the game, but I could see there's going to be a lot of people who are not going to enjoy that game. When they brought Gundam Breaker, Gundam Breaker 3 was an amazing game, but they never brought that to the West. Instead, they brought New Gundam Breaker, which was a completely different thing. It had visual novel aspects with romance decisions. The game sometimes didn't even work at the beginning. When the game came out, it was crashing constantly. So there goes what I was saying with the fact that games either don't get support or come out bugged. We've had 2 Gundam Extreme Versus games that were brought here to the West through consoles, Gundam Versus and Gundam Extreme Versus Maxi Boost on this generation, because there was obviously also the PS3 Gundam Extreme Versus game, but the games that were brought here to the West and for the current generation, were Gundam Versus and Gundam Extreme Versus Maxi Boost on. Both games relatively low support. Gundam Versus, one day they just stopped updating their Twitter stuff. They're just we're moving on. And it wasn't barely a year after the game came out. Gundam Extreme Versus Maxi Boost on, people were hopeful that there was going to get a lot of support, especially with the fact that they added Barbatos Lupus Rex and Amazing Saku, which weren't in the Maxi Boost on arcade version, with people saying, oh, they're going to support this game. They're gonna bring DLC, they're gonna do this and that, and in the end, it's the same thing. From time to time, they're just gonna throw a tweet about Maxi Boost on, like, hey, there's this thing, but barely any support that, a game like this deserves. So, we're back here again, Gundam Battle Operations 2, a bad launch, not a great port, and obviously it's not reviewing that well. It sucks that, Gundam fans don't get the best out there or haven't been getting quality products recently. Not that many. And even if the game is fun for you, which I feel there's going to be a lot of people who will enjoy this game, as I said, there are many things that right now are preventing you from, being able to enjoy the game with all the multiple problems that are happening. Or maybe you're one of the people that are not experiencing any problems and it's just perfect for you. But from what we can see here with the data that there is, it does seem majority of players are experiencing some sort of problems and are not happy with the game. So yeah, it just sucks. Hopefully they manage to turn it around. We will have to see, and we will have to see how long it's gonna take for them to, put some fixes and changes so people are happy with the PC port of Gundam Battle Operations 2. As always though, it's not just about me. What are your thoughts, guys? Did you try the Gundam Battle Operations 2 PC port? Feel free to leave your thoughts down below. This has been Oblivious Gamer, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.